Guys, wait. You actually have to speak. We're rolling right now.
Oh, sorry. I'm not used to this new witchcraft called technology.
Tom, you probably shouldn't say anything about witchcraft because we could be excommunicated.
Like it matters. It's not like the Pope is watching this.
Oh, we're actually in the Vatican right now. The city of the Pope.
Hey there, I'm Katie Kirk.
Hello, and I'm Tom Tucker. I'm a vaguely wealthy vassal who owns a considerable portion of land down to the south. I have a wife and 6 children, 5 of which died from the Black Death, and 1 of which is not yet conceived. Years from now, they'll figure out that I am mentally retarded and excommunicate me from the church. I will then turn to the evils of the drink, and they will find me dead, face down in a gutter, covered in pig's mud.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Our top story is about the crowning of a new emperor.
Our new king, seen as the new Constantine, was crowned just last week on Christmas Day.
Wait, if he was crowned last week, why are we just now reporting on it?
Because, Sally, our information speed stinks. Now shut the heck up. The Pope actually placed the crown on his head and declared him the next Roman emperor.
Then the people cried,
"To Charles Augustus, crowned by God, the great and peaceful emperor of the Romans, life and victory."
In other news today, they have invented a new torturing device.
Ah, the Iron Maiden is a joy, isn't it? Let's go to Ted Kuzer for the live report.
This is Ted here, live with John Francis, who has opted to be the first to test out the latest in church torturing devices, the Iron Maiden.
Wait, what?
Yes, sir, this brave young man will be the first to step into this terrible torturing device, withstanding excruciating pain, right here live on television for you to see. Now tell me, John, what exactly did you do to be placed in the Iron Maiden?
Well, I read the Bible.
Well, gosh, you are a sinner. You're probably going straight to hell, aren't you?
What? Whose idea was this?
Tom Tucker's, but that's not the point. The point is you're a terrible sinner for reading the Bible, and we're about to kill you for it. Live, exclusively on CNN, the Church News Network.
I don't know if I'm really comfortable with this.
Doesn't matter, you're evil. Now let's get you into that good old suffering machine.
Wait, what? Wait, hey! Wait, hey! Hey, wait, hey, hey! Wait, hey!
Now some prefer to call this device the Iron Virgin. As you can see here, it's like a metallic cabinet, except you hold it in one, and it's full of skin-piercing, bone-breaking spikes. Now the indigenous thing about the Iron Maiden is that it doesn't kill you immediately. No, these spikes are placed at the shoulders and the groin so that you will bleed to death instead. Now as you can see here, there's a nice little closable opening used to communicate with the gosh-awful criminal inside. This may be used to interrogate the victim in the midst of torture. How you doing in there, John? Ah! Sounds like he's getting his comeuppance. Back to you, Tom.
Thanks, Ted. Now it seems we have breaking news. Patty, do you care to explain?
My name is not Patty.
Don't care.
The fair city of Paris was ravaged and pillaged by the Norsemen to the north, the Vikings. The attack was described as both brutal and merciless.
The attack was both brutal and merciless.
The Vikings' attack was completely unforeseen and utterly brutal. They sailed up the Seine River in their dry-car ships much faster than all of Europe had seen before. The assault started with the firing of longbows from the sides of the ships, picking off outposts who tried to warn the city. As they closed in, the arrows continued to fly, taking down more and more innocent farmers. When they reached the shores of Paris, the Vikings sprung off their ships wielding sea axes, spears, and two-handed axes. The Parisians were at a distinct disadvantage. Their shields and helmets were no match for the barbarians' axes, which cut through with ease. The Vikings also wore only a helmet and chainmail, making them much more agile than the fully armored knights. Their shields held out stoutly against the knights' maces and swords, and then they would return with very powerful hits from their spears. They easily punctured the slow knight's armor, spilling vast amounts of blood from their breastplates and helms. All they truly had to do was push a Parisian off balance with their shields, which would force them to topple over. in their heavy armor and be trapped, flailing on the ground. The invaders quickly made their way into the city, which they burned and pillaged, took children for slaves, and raped the women. All the men were slaughtered, including nobles, peasants, and men of the cloth. The fields themselves were then set afire. The Norse invaders then returned to their boats and left as quickly as they had come, leaving nothing but a ravished, burning city. The fields, too, were burning, drenched in blood, and the entire area was filled with the sound of mothers mourning the loss of their children, sons crying in their absence, their fathers, and wailing to God, "What the heck are you doing?" Okay. Now, Tom, would you please explain to the good people watching and to me what the heck you were doing?
I was hungry.
Let's go to chasing the weather.
It's gonna rain!
Thank you, Chase. And now, Susan, what's today's top story?
My name is Katie.
I still don't care. What's the story?
We have a special report. It seems that there was an accident which transpired while Lord Josh was performing the ceremony to give his new vassal, nobleman John Francis, a fief. Let's watch the clip.
Without his lordship's consent, we are now sneaking up on his castle to observe the administering of a new fief to the Lord Joshua's new vassal, nobleman John Francis.
Yes, we're not sure why this is being kept under wraps, but we at CNN intend to bring it to you.
I am also here.
I'm the Lord's servant. I serve him and only him.
By God's name, I now pronounce you nobleman Sir John Francis.
Hey, you get up!
It seems we've been spotted! We're now fleeing the sea and soldiers on our backs!
I burned my tongue!
And... Wait!
And the worst part of it is, I burnt my tongue in the process, and I still can't taste anything. But we here at CNN, the Church News Network, don't mind making sacrifices for you, our loyal viewers.
Let's go on a commercial break.
Yes, let's, but don't go away, or we'll kill you.
And your family.
That's right, Diane, and your family.